G'day viewers, it's the next day and I've got a pretty good result there. It's improved. On desulfated overnight. Got my hydrometer. Let's read my watt hours. Five, so I haven't really used much at all. Hang on, 7,142, so 7,143. Okay, I've used 1 kilowatt hour. It's exactly what it needed was last night when I started. That's 1 kilowatt hour. So now, yep, that's definitely 7,143. Alright, there you go. So, cost, what? I think it's about, as overnight, so I think it's about 28 cents or something like that. So 28 cents to recharge. Yeah, get the idea. Costs 28 cents to rejuvenate that battery overnight. Perfect. Let's switch off. Do a hydrometer test. Not even warm. It was pretty cold last night. And there's a cat. Okay, let's test this battery. Hopefully she's improved. Yeah, a bit better. It's fair. This is hey kitty, this is a pretty old battery. They've gone maintenance free now. As of I think at the start of this year they changed the design of these batteries to patent. They're maintenance free now with a little hydrometer in one of the cells. So must be at least, I'll say probably 2 or 3 years old, or even older. Judging by the state of it, I'd say yeah, at least 6 years old probably. But it's come up quite well, it's not the best. Should get a couple of good engine starts out of it. But yeah, if I leave it longer, it should come up, improve. If only power was bloody cheap, I'll leave it on all the time. 1225, fair. The battery will be in the good region when it's new, so that's still a pretty good result for a battery that's this old. Yeah, it's just on the fair borderline there. Yeah, 1225, fair. Yep, nice strong electrolyte. Okay. Voltage check, 13.75 volts. Which is holding quite well. Okay viewers, this is the car we're going to get the engine out of for this VR Calais. Good old wagon, VP wagon, 92 model. Brother's already taken the back springs out, herding around the farm. Because here we've got real unlevel ground. With no back springs, they're going over unlevel ground and bouncing and bottoming out. Your head nearly goes through the bloody roof. Let's see how low it is. Look at that, exhaust literally I reckon about 1 inch off the ground there. The new exhaust, new fuel filter. Tyres are dated 2008. It's Rego ran out February this year. All original, column shift auto. The bonnet hinges are loose and it's come back hit the windscreen. Messing the front part there, but it doesn't really matter, it's a bush from anyway. Parts car. Yeah, you can see how low that bloody thing is. Bottomed out, dropped its guts. Try and get this bonnet open here and show you the engine. Give it a run and show you what it sounds like, how good it runs. It drives pretty well. When these bloody hinges come loose, you cannot get these bonnets open. You know, wedge and put a stick to hold that lever up here. Just put a stick in here, hold that up, push down and the bonnet pops up. Usually I need 2 people to do that, but yeah, I found I won't open it by myself. Might just give it a bit of a CRC just so it doesn't be a pain in the arse again. Got my battery there. It's a little bit warm. I just finished bloody hooning it. Didn't move it too hard though. Yeah, steering, little power steering leak and all the usual oil leaks and stuff. R12 refrigerant air conditioner. Another thing, bloody bushes. Let's give it a start. Yeah, typical Commodore. Let's get the key. 294,000 Ks. And that bloody clip's broken off, that's in the glove box. Radio works. Found the code to that, got that working. It's got some bloody coin stuck in the cassette slot there. That's all been disconnected, the air conditioner doesn't work. Fans work. They've disconnected all that. Give it a start. Runs well. Hear the injector, it's so quiet. Yeah, I like the redneck battery terminal though. Those original ones corroded off and they need to check batteries, the sulphur, completely corroded away. So you get a bit of wire, trellis wire, and that's our battery terminal. Neat. Yeah, I'll test the air conditioner, but it's not hooked up. That all works. I just put those plates, the number plates in here off the Calais so I could drive it home. Even though the rego went out in February, but anyway, still drives alright. They work. The air conditioner was disconnected, he said, so let's find out. Yep, it's disconnected, not working. Oil is good, doesn't use oil. Fluid level on the radiator is good. Let's back it up a bit, get it closer to the end of the rack. Got a lovely column shift. Drives quite well for an old car. Oh! Hit the tow bar. There you go, pull it back then lift. Gotta get used to that. Alright. Handbrake's here, not gonna pull it up, but it's in the way. Just turn it off. Yeah, fuel gauge does work. It's just on the red line, so it hasn't got much in it. Pretty good bit of fun there. Oh yeah. Hit the bumper. It's got the spare wheel and everything in it, but the struts that hold this door up are stuffed, so I'm going to have to hold it up by one hand, or my head. And what they've done here, handy, look at that. Long as I don't slip off and crack me in the head. Nice good bit of bloody sheet there, it's good meter board actually, for a power board. That tyre's 2008, the tyres are dated. Got the jack and everything in here, there's a rear window washer. Not bad for only $200. Alright, even that light works. Yeah, I'll just do those up, just so it doesn't cause any damage when we open and close this bonnet. Don't want to The struts are good, and they're the original ones too. GM part number 9203 1992, they're the original ones and they're still good. Even that one has come loose, you can see how much it's moved. Yep, R12. 50 gram, 1100 plus or minus 50 grams. 39 plus or minus 2 ounces. There you go. Straighten that car down here. Through here at speed and it slammed and bottomed out really hard. You see where it hit there. Scraped in a few places here. And other wheels that came with it. Boy, I've done some burnouts with them. Yeah, 14s. No one's a Bridgestone, the rest are hand cooks. Dated in 2008, so car was taken off the road pretty recently. That one had a mess in the valve. Got a bit of bush caught in there. There you go, hinges are all nice and adjusted on both sides. Yeah, takes a bit of adjustment, but we'll get it right. It's only a parts car anyway. Yeah, they're going to move down a bit. Going to move it forward. Okay, it's all properly adjusted. You can tell by the paint markings on them. Let's give it a close and see how it works. Both sides have been finely adjusted. Bit temperamental, but that's typical of these old Commodores. Alright, let's see if it pops open on its own. That needs adjusting. Brilliant. There you go. Awesome. That was enclosed quite nicely. We had a Toyota Lexa 89 model. One of the first VNs as a parts car, just a sedan. Exactly the same colour as this. Had 300,000 k's, we used that for a parts car. That was before I started making YouTube videos, so we ended up doing the same thing. Pulled the back springs out, but on that car we pulled the exhaust off from the catalytic converter back. That was a good bush bomb. That got scrapped. You can see the bounce in it. Yeah. See how much fun that's going to be. So that's our parts car for that Calais. So, speaking of in-neck repairs, this is the actual key. The key that came off the Toyota Lexa we had. That was scrapped. Look at that. It's just a 50-cent piece. Plastic handle broke off, so they got a 50-cent piece, sure to hold it, cut a bit off. That's your key handle. How good is that? Thought that was quite hilarious actually, a 50-cent piece for a key handle. Even the rear window wiper and the washer even got water in it. Blade's gone. You can see the sway bar rubbers and everything on this is still original from the car, from the factory. It's not so bad now, before the springs are out, there was about an inch or two of movement side to side. You can see with the camera, yeah, the sway bar rubber up there, it's just gone. Can't show you it before. It's like that much movement in the bloody thing. They're definitely the original sway bar rubbers. You see the wheels are bloody almost bottoming out there. There's only 14, so if they were 15s or something, they would have been hitting here, jammed up. Thanks for watching.